2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
Hey, it's Mike and John Got It Going On with Mike Marino and John King.
Hey, that's us.
And we're brought to you by Jordan Genso, official GIGO Realtor. I hate to start the show with a question,
Okay.
but I forgot what the question was.
We're not old. Don't forget.
Well, what were we doing today?
This another boomer cringe fest already, right out of the gate.
I lobbed last night's question.
Yes, you did.
I underhand tossed it.
Yeah.
And we had some great answers, but I'm a little disappointed that we only had 4 correct because it was such a lob.
It was kind of a lob. I mean, it's one of those.
Maybe people overthought it a little bit.
Yeah.
But we'll get to the MNT bonus prize night question in trivia last night, brought to you by our OG sponsor, Firehouse Doors. Other things coming up today, we'll check in with JD for JD's Toss Back Trivia. What will the topic be today? We have no idea.
Sometimes JD doesn't even know.
Sometimes you just throw stuff out there.
Right.
And we're like, what? 2-cent history lesson coming up. And if you haven't joined the Mike and John Got It Going On Walk to End Alzheimer's team, you can get all the details on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com.
That's right. You got the GIGO page, the Team Got It Going On page, of course, and you can join us. We'll be walking September 30th in downtown Howell.
Actually, we're going to strut, so
it will be a
just
strut.
So you know,
you're right.
It's not going to be.
It's the strut to end Alzheimer's.
That's how we're doing it. Strut with us.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have more details on that coming up. And local news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. The father of the child that was killed Sunday in an accidental shooting in Howell is a Dearborn police officer. The incident occurred shortly before 6 p.m. Sunday at a home in the 1900 block of Oak Squire Lane in the Rolling Oak subdivision. Howell police say a 2.5-year-old child had gained access to an unsecured firearm, resulting in an accidental shooting. The child was taken to the hospital, but later pronounced dead. Online records show a corporal with the Dearborn Police Department, David Lacey, lives in that home, although Howell Police Chief Scott Manor declined to confirm that. The incident remains under investigation. However, Dearborn Police, when asked for comment, would only say the incident was a very serious personal family matter and that they were respecting the officer's privacy. An incident involving a suspect discharging a firearm forced the closure of Grand River in Genoa Township Monday evening. Deputies with the Livingston County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to the area of East Grand River and Long Point Drive at about 5:45 p.m. on the report of a subject who discharged a firearm into the ground of the backyard. Deputies on scene attempted to contact the 29-year-old Howell resident. He was reported as the individual who discharged the firearm. They used the public address speaker on a patrol call for over an hour to try and contact him, but had no contact. Rather than force the altercation, they made the decision to simply submit charges to the prosecuting attorney's office and then left. But deputies were then later sent back to the address when Livingston County Central Dispatch received a call from the suspect's cell phone saying he had slit his throat. Deputies arrived along with troopers from the state police. The residence was cleared. The suspect was determined to be barricaded in a small shed in the backyard. Deputies were able to establish communication with the suspect, and then he surrendered a short time later. He was taken to the hospital with superficial self-inflicted cuts to his neck. Deputies were assisted at the scene by state police, the Brighton Police Department, and Livingston County EMS. Grand River was closed for about an hour and a half during the initial incident. And the Livingston County Board of Commissioners has voted to adopt a resolution that effectively grants the board ultimate authority in determining what local organizations can and cannot advertise. The resolution itself effectively prohibits any committee appointed by the Board of Commissioners from promoting any events or activities that are, quote, not clearly within the scope of the mission of the appointed entity, end quote. As proposed by Commissioner Wes Nakagiri, the resolution was brought forth in response to advertisements in the Human Services Collaborative Body Summer Newsletter for Pride events sponsored by the Livingston Diversity Council and Pride Alliance Livingston. Nakagiri asserted that the ads did not serve to coordinate health and human services and were therefore beyond the scope of the HSCB's mission. The board's decision did not align with the perspectives of the public on hand Monday night. Many called it a petty abuse of power. Connie Conklin, the director of community mental health and a member of the collaborative body, said she was disappointed in the resolution and said it would make it harder to recruit and maintain staff in Livingston County. Nakagiri sought to justify his perspective, saying it was no different than the county not promoting Proud Boys events. That analogy only drew further outrage. Several speakers were quick to address Nakagiri's comparison between the Proud Boys, a neo-fascist group that promotes political violence, to the LGBTQ plus community, a historically oppressed group. There are about 39 committees overseen by the board, and the passing of the resolution implies all of them will presumably be subject to a new level of scrutiny, but the board has not yet outlined any specific criteria for determining what is and what is not permissible for advertising under the resolution. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. And if you remember yesterday, we talked with Emmeline Wheaton about the Heartland Polo Classic. And Cooper and Binkley Jewelers is a big part of that. This year, the tradition at the Heartland Polo Classic, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers will be awarding the MVP of the match.
Oh.
The award. So pretty cool stuff. They've been a big part of the Heartland Polo Classic for a long time, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. We also told you that the birthstone for June is the pearl. So if you or somebody you know is celebrating a birthday this June, this month, stop by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. They have some awesome designs, kind of reinventing the trends of pearls with necklaces, of course, rings, pendants, and, of course, earrings, too. Much more. So check it out at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
And don't forget Earl the Pearl.
Oh, you know Earl the Pearl.
Do you remember Earl the Pearl?
No, I think you're thinking Merle the Pearl.
No, it was Earl the Pearl.
Earl the Pearl.
From Eight is Enough.
No, that was Merle the Pearl.
No, it was Earl the Pearl.
It was Merle.
I'm going to look.
Trust me. You're going to have to trust me on this
Okay,
one, John.
if I'm wrong, then
If you're
I'm
wrong, what?
Then I'm wrong.
If you're wrong, you're wrong.
I'm wrong, I'm
when
wrong.
you're right, you're right. When
Well,
you're wrong,
yeah.
you're wrong. It's old
Earl
Merle the
the
Pearl,
Pearl.
who was the husband of
thought it was
the
Earl the
blonde-haired girl, maybe? I can't remember who he married. But Merle the Pearl was one of the married into the Bradford family. He married one of the 8 kids.
Earl
No, it's not Earl the Pearl. Earl the Pearl was probably like Earl Weaver from the Baltimore Orioles or a basketball player. But Merle the Pearl was the baseball player in 8 is Enough.
Huh. Was it Merle? I thought it was Earl.
Earl's a more common term.
It was Merle the Pearl. I was wrong.
Look at that. You said it. Let's say it again.
I was wrong.
It was
I was woo-woo. Another 70s show reference.
So,
Okay.
well, and I'm kind of ashamed that I remember that. And I forget what day it is most of the time.
I feel better being wrong. Actually, when I think about it.
You're proud of it now.
Yeah.
Own it.
I kind of am.
I'm sad that I know that. But anyway, it's
By the way.
birthstone of June is the pearl. Whether it's Merle or Earl,
It doesn't
or
matter.
Cheryl, stop by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Parking in the back, walking in the front,
Right.
and you can even see the video of the lovely Lindsay making it a quick
Showing
walk
you the path.
right in
Right.
to the front doors of Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. So we put up, we told you it was going to be a bonus prize night in Monday Night Trivia from last night. First one with the right answer wins a $25 Starbucks gift card, courtesy of Firehouse Doors, our OG sponsor, have been serving Livingston County for over 25 years, unparalleled service and products. The question read as such: 53% of women say it's impossible to find one of these that they're happy with. What is it? First thoughts, I figured there would be a slew of guys or spouse or partner.
Right.
Whatever it is.
I mean, but this is a lobber.
Yes.
This is not something
Kinda
Merle
was
the
a
Pearl would throw.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. He'd
Not serving up a home run ball.
No. But
Great guesses included, well, Renee said a garlic press. I know 53% of women were probably thinking the same thing.
it's very specific.
A garlic
I think she
press.
just wants one.
Well, I've never used a garlic press, but I would imagine it could be tough, or if it just mispresses the garlic or it squirts it. I don't know.
Mispresses. I've mispressed the garlic. Oh my God.
This garlic tastes a little mispressed.
Has this garlic been mispressed? kind of an establishment is this?
Linda said lip gloss.
Yeah.
Like lip smacker.
Oh, yeah. A little strawberry lip smacker. Takes me back to 7th grade.
Wait a minute.
Not that I wore lip smacker.
Is there something we should know?
That's just, I mean,
It smelled nice. Her lips smell nice.
we all experiment. Hairstyle. Mary said hairstyle.
You know, I think Mary answered quite a few times on this, and in my she did, and one of the ones she did get it correct.
Oh,
but we may have to go to the judges and say your first guess when it comes for a prize, or to be qualified.
Right.
We'll have to rule with the
Let
judge.
me look.
We'll
I will check and see if that was her first guess.
I don't know if it was her first guess. I don't.
Well,
think
you're right. She really did.
She went to town on these guesses.
Yeah,
Mary
she
did. And Mary would be the first to say, "Hey, what was the right answer?"
Yeah.
Well, if you listen to the podcast, you'll know.
Well, she's not listening.
Whitney said a mattress or bed. Debbie said a pillow. So those kind of fall into the same category. A doctor.
Lauren said a curling iron.
Yeah. Aren't they all about the same? Or is it just the width of the...
Well, I really don't know because, hello.
You're right. You don't know.
I don't know.
Never used a curling iron. Vehicle was a good guess. Heels. The right heels. The right size. The right height.
Nancy said a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of people did say...
And Karen said a husband.
Yeah. Let's see. Panties or a thong, said Christine.
Emily said a purse.
A couple of people said hairstyles.
The very first guess was correct.
Yes, it was. Right off the bat.
Interesting. Actually, the first 2 guesses were correct because, as we said, it was kind of a lobber.
It was. I don't have mine in order, but
I
believe
do. I do.
The first one
Was Beth.
Was Beth.
Yeah, Beth had it correct with swimsuit.
Yes. So we have Beth,
Robin,
Debbie, and Mary if it wasn't her first or second
I think it
guess.
actually was her first guess. It's what it's...
Then she kept throwing out other guesses for the heck of it.
You always go with the first one.
Yeah, go with the first guess.
Maybe, we're going to have to get the rules committee together.
You might have to disqualify for multiple guesses.
Well, it'd be unfair to do it for this one, but maybe moving forward, Mary.
Moving forward, Mary.
Moving
by CCR.
One of their lesser known hits.
Moving forward, Mary.
She wasn't as proud as proud. She's just moving forward.
Yeah, moving forward, Mary.
Just moving forward.
Very progressive was Mary.
Moving forward. Moving forward, Mary just sounds like, let's get it over with. Just moving forward.
What are we getting over with? I'm just curious.
What? The rules committee. The rules committee needs to meet, I think, and decide.
We have had people say, "Can you guess more than once?" And I'm like, "Well, you can guess as often as you want. Your first guess is the one that counts.
Is the one that's going to count.
Yes, especially when a prize is up, or if you're going to be qualified in the Great Jordan Genso giveaway for Main Street here in June. I just changed the name of it, John.
Very nice. Very good. Good job.
Trivia brought to you by our OG sponsor, of course, Firehouse Doors here in Howell, serving Livingston County for over 25 years. They're the county's only authorized CHI overhead door distributor.
Those are your RSODs. Oh, that's the rolling steel overhead doors.
The rolling steel overhead doors, the CHI overhead doors.
Right. Yes. That's for 22 years. Did you know Mike Witt's a proud U.S. Air Force veteran?
I did know that.
I didn't know if you knew that or not.
We got to give him a salute.
Yeah. Well, wait, we're not on camera yet. Hold on.
Oh, well, that's right. Yeah.
That was an off-camera salute. We
have to do the right one?
Okay.
There you go. You kind of did that like...
every time you say the same thing.
You did it like Tom Selleck does in Blue Bloods.
Oh, I've only seen that show a couple times. I don't...
That's how he salutes when the officers come in. Usually they're going to like the principal's office. It's like you're in trouble, but you got to salute.
So if they see Tom Selleck, he's like the principal?
Kind of. Well,
he's the chief?
He's the chief.
Yeah, right.
He's the main guy.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's the top guy.
He's the guy in the office.
Top cop.
Is he the guy where the cops come in and they put their badge and their gun on his desk?
No, not at that point.
Okay.
He's in the upper office.
He's above that level.
Yeah.
He's like above the
He's
Farillo.
The chief of police.
He's above the Farillo level.
Yeah, he's the chief of police.
Yeah, okay. So they don't come put their badge and gun on his desk.
Well, unless, he calls for it right then and there when they're at the chief of police's office. Well, you've been to the principal's office. Did you have to turn anything?
I practically went to school in the principal's office. Are you kidding me?
I have relatives. Well, offspring. That's same experiences.
So, all right, congratulations. Yes, the correct answer was swimsuit.
Yes, swimsuit or bathing suit, either one. We'd have taken it. Could be a one-piece, two-piece, or just a dress.
Hey, good morning, Mike and John.
Well, good morning.
JD's Toss Back Trivia. Today's topic, my friend, is what?
It is in keeping with the theme of graduations and back to school. And now that you've been commencement speakers,
Oh, boy.
I thought of Welcome Back, Cotter.
Okay. You know, it's funny you say that because we've been having a 70s moment here on the show.
Yeah, we have. Lip Smacker came up in conversation.
Well, that and Earl the Pearl. I thought it was Earl the Pearl, but it was really Merle the Pearl.
Merle the Pearl.
We're going to start with a quiz for you. Do you remember what show Merle the Pearl was from? You do not?
I thought it was in Happy Days.
No.
The White Knight?
No.
The White Knight.
Yeah. No.
Oh no! Wait! It was 8 is enough.
Ah, there you go.
See, there you go.
You
It's
came
Merle the
through.
Pearl.
All right, good for you.
And what daughter was he married to? Do you remember?
That's,
Oh, good gosh.
that's a bonus point there.
Was it Mary?
One of
It wasn't Mary.
the
Elizabeth.
older ones.
It was the blonde, the ditzy blonde.
Yes. Her.
That was Mary. No, that wasn't Mary.
Mary was the
Mary
older
was the
one.
older one who I
Mary
seemed to
was
have.
the
She was
older,
the-
very
She's kinda
serious
cranky.
one.
Yeah, Mary was a
She
very
was-
serious one.
She was like Debbie Downer. Oh, God. Mary's going to get all dramatic on everybody now.
You shouldn't do that. Dad wouldn't want you to do that. Yeah, shut up.
Mary was way too serious. Way too serious.
Mary was like second mom, you know? All right, now that we've discussed, let's go back to Welcome Back,
Well,
Connor,
thanks
shall
for
we?
joining us.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Welcome back.
So
Connor.
it's Gabe Kaplan's show. It's based
Right.
on his stand-up,
Yeah.
and some of the things that stick out to me. It's the fictional James Buchanan High School.
All
I
right.
don't think there's a lot of high schools named after the famed president
No.
James Buchanan.
As a matter of fact, Buchanan, until relatively recently, was at the bottom of the list for president.
he was in the top 5 of worst
presidents.
ever.
Yeah,
He's still there.
he's got some new company.
So yes, so Bronsonhurst neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
So he's a social studies teacher. He's there to babysit the witless hoodlums as a social studies teacher.
What?
You hoodlums.
So sometimes referred to as the sweat hogs,
Yes.
or the students in room what?
Oh wow.
Were they in room 2, room 11, room 22, or room D?
Wow.
Because in the 4th season, Gabe Kaplan had a problem with his contract, so much of the show was out in the hallway outside of room.
Wow.
Well, we know it wasn't room 222. That's a different show.
Sorry.
Correct.
Aaron Valentine and Bernie.
That would be the 60s there.
Michael Constantine was
as
the
the
principal. The useless crap in my head.
This root of the word.
All right. So,
Room 2, 11, 22,
Yeah.
or D?
I'm going to say it was room 11.
you going 11?
It was at 11.
I'm going to say 2.
It was room 11.
Look at you.
Total guess, but all right, I'll take it.
All right. John Travolta, Vinnie Barbarino, strong with the ladies, leader of the Sweat Hogs. Then he wasn't the leader of the Sweat Hogs. And then he's the first of those characters to move out and get a job. What job did he get? Was he a busboy, a cab driver, a hospital orderly, or a DJ? What did Vinnie Barbarino go on to?
Yeah.
It's great things.
Yes.
I don't know why. Do you want me to answer first?
Sure, you
Yeah,
can go
yeah.
first.
For some reason, I think he was a hospital orderly. It just sticks in my mind. I don't know why, but
I think he was a busboy.
John is rocking it.
Look at
He
you.
was the hospital
You know your
orderly.
sweat hogs.
I don't know my age is enough, but I know my sweat hogs.
All right. Now we'll go to Arnold Dingfelder Horseshack. In one episode. So, do students today have any clue of why you raise your arm in the air and go, oh, 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 oh?
No.
I don't think so.
They don't even raise their arms. Trust me, as someone who teaches students, they don't do that.
Do they ping the teacher? Or is that how you let them know you know the answer? Or you text them?
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so in one episode, he states what Horseshack stands for. It's a very old and respectable name. What does the surname Horseshack stand for? Is it the name of a brothel? Does it mean barn full of horses? The cattle are dying? Or horses are laughing? Horseshack. A very old and respectable name.
Do you want to go first?
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
I think you probably know the answer, but I don't know, so I'll say the horses are dying, or the cattle are dying.
That's what I was thinking as well. I think it was the cattle are dying, but I want to give you a chance to win or tie it up.
Well,
so I'll say the horses are laughing.
Oh, it is the cattle are dying.
Okay.
It's in one of like it was in like in the promos. Even.
Yeah, I think I remember.
I do remember that, but okay. All right, there's your chance.
Right.
You can come
Look
back.
at that. You don't have to lob one to me.
Yeah.
You don't have to lob one to me. I'm
sorry.
okay. You know,
Can I
I
change
can
my
always
answer?
Merle the Pearl. I should get bonus points for that.
All right, Freddie Boom Boom Washington.
Hi there.
Yes, before Joey had how you doing, there was
Hi there. Yes.
and he also did the Mr. Cat Air.
Yes.
Why was he called Boom Boom? Was it because of his basketball skills, his DJ skills, his habit of pretending to play the bass, or his brothers Douglas and Leroy called him that because he fell down a lot as a little kid? Why was Freddie Boom Boom Washington called Boom Boom?
What do you think?
You want me to go first?
I can go first.
Basically, basketball, DJ, bass, or
Klutz.
he fell down a lot.
Yeah. I'll go bass.
Okay. It's all about the bass.
Boom, boom.
I'm going to say it's because he fell down a lot.
It was because he had a habit of playing the bass. Going boom,
Look
boom,
at you tying it up.
Boom, boom.
All
Because
right.
I think he air bassed it.
Okay.
Yes, he did a
It was an air
lot.
bass guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boom, boom.
Hi
there.
I'm just glad we don't have the up your nose with a rubber hose and all that. That
was way too easy.
Yeah.
Right there.
Give me drugs. Give me drugs.
all right. So
What?
it's actually tied up 2-2.
Yeah. This is it. This is it. It's all the marbles. This is
That's
it.
right.
All the marbles.
Yeah,
So,
here we go.
John Travolta obviously got very successful, and in fact, the last season he was only in 10 of the episodes. How much did he actually make per episode at the end of Welcome Back, Kotter? And I give you a range from 1,000 to 100,000 an episode.
Wow.
What's with John Travolta making? At the end.
See, it wouldn't surprise me if he was earning really not much, but it also wouldn't surprise me if he was earning top dollar. It's hard to say.
By the time they hit the 4th episode, Grease had come out already.
Right.
Yeah. Saturday Night Fever was before
Yes.
that, so.
He was doing well.
All right. I'm going to take the lead here.
Okay.
Of course, whatever I say, you're just going to say $1 above or below.
Would have been my strategy either way if I
know,
started.
That's true. That's fair. But that's
you
fair.
would do the same.
I'm going to say $92,500 per episode.
92.5, eh?
Yeah, 92.
92.
Not the other one.
92.5.
Yeah.
I think he was making about $60,000 an episode.
Okay.
You guys are so on the wrong end of the scale.
Way
that's
off.
the
So
low
it was
end.
the other end. Okay.
Yeah.
Still
What,
getting nothing.
Yeah.
15,000.
I could put the number between 1,000 and 4,000.
Wow. I mean, I know it was the 70s, and so that was worth a lot more, but still.
He was making, at the end of his contract, $2,000 an episode.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, that's, we're almost there.
That's almost what we make. 50 years later.
Well, once our big movies come out,
Oh, yeah.
we'll be able to renegotiate.
Oh, for sure. So Mike gets it, right? Yeah.
wins.
Okay, all right, nice.
See, you shouldn't have gave me that
I
open
know.
door on
I'll
the
never do it
cattle
again.
or dying.
I'll never do it again. Never.
Yeah, especially when Mike has taken a commanding year-to-date lead of 12-10.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not really commanding. It's just 2.
Yeah.
So,
20%,
all right. Look at that.
depending on your math. So.
All right, JD, well done. We appreciate you taking us back to the classroom.
All right, I'll try to get us into the 90s or 2000s.
All right, something like that. That'd be pretty good.
Right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Have a great week. We'll talk to you next week.
You bet.
All right.
All
See you
right,
later.
guys. Thanks.
Thank you, JD. And of course, JD's Toss Back Trivia and all of Mike and John Got It Going On, brought to you by Jordan Genso of Remax Platinum, our show sponsor.
Community servant, community realtor, and official GIGO realtor.
Right.
If you or somebody you know is looking to buy or sell a home, Jordan Genso, the one to call. He's been in the area for 15 years.
Give him a call, 248-444-9777. And as you mentioned earlier, of course, Jordan helping us to highlight downtown businesses in Brighton through the month of May. And now into June, this week, we are focusing on Great Harvest Bread. And the winner of, we're going to put all the names for people that correctly guess trivia this week into a drawing, and on Friday we'll draw out their name and they'll pick up.
We already got 4 in there right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
How about that?
So they'll pick up more than $100 in gift certificates, at least $100.
Not less than $100.
Not less than $100 in gift certificates.
Courtesy of Jordan Genso.
Right, and they'll pick them up at Great Harvest Bread this week. So thanks to Jordan.
We mentioned the Mike and John Got It Going On walk team for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and we are looking for more people to join us on the walk or the strut. You could do the over 21 walk like Vinnie Barbarino, and the strut from Saturday Night Fever with us as we do the walk.
Right.
With the Got It Going On team.
Are we going to strut the whole time?
Maybe half strut.
Maybe we'll start with
Maybe
a strut.
we'll skip.
Start
I don't
with a
know.
strut. Well, I'm not skipping.
It's good for you.
If I'm skipping, I'm tripping. Okay, strutting's going to be hard enough.
Maybe we'll walk sideways or backwards. We're not sure. But we'd love to have you on our team.
Yeah.
And if you make a $40 donation or pledge $40 or more, you will get one of our Got It Going On team T-shirts to go with that donation to wear for the walk.
Absolutely.
So we'd love
And so just search out the Walk to End Alzheimer's, Livingston County, and then you can put in the search bar there, the team Got It Going On, the GIGO team. And you can join us that way. And, of course, we have that information as well on our website. So
MikeandJohnPodcast.com.
hey, we have a website.
We do have a website. And in that website, you'll also find, of course, the latest news stories, but also our merch page.
We have a merch page?
We do.
All right.
Where you could pick out whatever kind of shirt or hoodie or mug or travel mug that you like.
Right. The travel mugs are really nice.
Yes, they are. We should buy
Did
ourselves
you
one of those.
did you give one to your mom? Didn't I give one for you to
The
give?
one you gave me, I gave to my mom.
Okay, good.
So,
What does she think? She like it?
yeah, she loved it, but she said,
The reviews
"Can I
are
put
in.
It's
They love
5
it.
thumbs up.
They love it. But
Yes.
those mugs will be making an appearance at some point.
They will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good to know.
I think maybe at an upcoming parade we're gonna throw mugs out
I don't
the
think so.
Here, get your mug. Ow!
You've been mugged by Mike and
You've
John.
been mugged by Mike and John. No, we won't do
But
that.
they are very nice.
Yeah,
Great
so-
quality too. Don't use them. Don't put them in the dishwasher. Hand wash them. It's like you'd be cleaning us.
Are you kidding me? They clean us with a hose out back.
Use the sprayer. We like that. Get the backside. So go to MikeandJohnPodcast.com
Right.
and you'll find the merch page and all the information concerning
Right. All kinds
concerning the
of,
show.
as you said, all kinds of gear, summer gear, like tank tops that someday you can use when the temperature gets above 60.
I know. You can get a hoodie. You can get a hoodie.
Or get a hoodie. You should have both.
Yes.
But you wear the tank top underneath the hoodie.
It's hoodie in the morning,
And-
tank at night. Kind of like a mullet.
Yeah.
Our 2-cent history lesson today. It is the 13th of June. It's National Kitchen Klutzes of America Day.
Oh.
Those of us that may have maybe cut a finger, shredded end of a fingertips when you're shredding cheese on your grater, or maybe burned yourself. It's Sewing Machine Day and Weed Your Garden Day.
Or
Garden Your Weed Day.
Or Garden Your Weed Day.
Make sure there's no weeds in your weed day. 1789, George Washington became the first U.S. president to taste ice cream.
Oh. Seems like a rather obscure.
But it's in the record books.
Okay,
it's
sure.
there.
Sure.
It's history.
I mean, it's not wrong.
You know, he was a president and he had ice cream.
Right.
He was the first president.
But isn't George Washington going to occupy a lot of those records?
He was the first president to pee in the executive mansion. We're not sure if he hid anything in the bathroom.
Well,
there may have been a few magazines. the executive outhouse.
I'll go through this old copy of the Constitution while I'm having my constitutional.
On this day in 1825, Walter Hunt patented the safety pin. Thank you, Walter. Could have made it a little easier to get the pin in that little catch, but nice job. Congress, in 1888,
what did they do now?
They created the Department of Labor.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that kind of ironic?
Hey, you guys do labor.
Yeah.
We'll be over here on vacation again.
We'll be here drinking our whiskey and smoking our cigars.
And going, harumph, harumph. Because that's what they did back in the
Harumph,
1880s. Harumph, harumph.
Whatever that meant.
Harumph, harumph. Yes, I agree.
Yes. Give me a harumph.
We need more harumphing in Congress. Or less? I don't know.
Captain Albert Berry, 1912, made the first parachute jump from an airplane. We believe it was successful.
I would
but
imagine.
He was the first one.
Right. If it wasn't, I don't think he'd be in the record.
Not sure if he got pushed out or. I'm sure this thing's going to open.
Oh, yeah, trust me. Don't worry. Yeah. It's totally not a knapsack with picnic supplies in it. Don't worry.
1920, the U.S. Post Office officially announced that children could not be shipped by parcel post. Too many stamps.
All they do is cry. I'm hungry. I can't breathe. You know, we don't need that kind of whining.
Heck no. Alanis Morissette in 1995 released Jagged Little Pill. The album went on to sell over 27 million copies worldwide and made Morissette the first Canadian female artist to score a #1 album. How about that? In 1995, you think of it, there's a lot of female.
I mean, Anne Murray.
Yeah.
Anne Murray. Is it Celine Dion?
I think
from Canada.
I think so. Maybe France. No, she's a French Canadian. So.
Yeah, I thought she was from Canada.
But this was before.
Right.
And even, you said Anne Murray.
See, if you think Canadian artists, okay.
Canadian female artist. Canadian female. Shania Twain, isn't she from Canada?
Yeah, she is. But that was right around the same time. Canadian female.
We're digging deep now. Right. This is how the show goes. Sometimes you have to do a little research as you move along. Canadian female artists.
I mean, all these names are like Carly Rae Jepsen and Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, they're all new.
Post. Yeah. Joni Mitchell. Did not know she was from Canada.
I didn't either. That it?
The rest of these people. Alana Miles.
Yeah. She was in the 80s, but it was only
one
hit.
She had a hit,
so.
but it wasn't an album.
Right. And in 2004, finally.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Former President George H.W. Bush celebrated his 80th birthday with a 13,000-foot parachute jump over his presidential library in College Station, Texas.
On the anniversary of the very first parachute.
And he was 80 years old on that. So he said, well, I'll go over my library just in case. Nice landing area there. And that is your 2-cent history lesson.
Vanity was from California, or Canada. Buffy St. Marie.
Oh, yeah, Buffy St. Marie. We all had her stuff.
And that's the rest, I don't know.
And that is your 2-cent history lesson.
It's quite a lesson, really.
So say you're a parachute chaser. You want to make sure your vehicle is ready to roll.
You know, that's true. If there's a problem.
Help get that parachuter into the vehicle and back home.
If you hop into your parachute vehicle, or, it's Balloon Fest month, so we get the balloon chase vehicles.
That's why I tied it in that way.
The last time the last thing you want is you get in the vehicle and it doesn't go.
No.
And there's Bob falling to earth, and you're not there to help. Sorry,
Hopefully
Bob.
his parachute open.
You want to know why? Because Bob's chase vehicle, they didn't take their vehicle to Murphy's Family Auto.
That's what
why.
they should have done, is gone to Murphy's Family Auto to
So,
make sure.
honestly, if you don't take your vehicle to get serviced at Murphy's Family Auto, somebody's going to die.
Wow. So make sure your chase vehicle or your everyday vehicle is ready to go for the summer season and all year long.
That's right.
My senior friends at Murphy's Family Auto.
Open Saturdays 8 to 1. Tell them Mike and John sent you. You'll save 5%. Check them out online, murphysfamilyauto.com.
All right, coming up tomorrow, it's Wednesday. And you know what that means. It's hump day.
Should we look into do we know the origins of hump day?
I don't know if we know the
Yeah,
origins.
that was supposed to be
so
over
you're
the
getting
hump
over
of
the
the
hump
week.
of the day, but
yeah.
I don't know who first. It was probably a Canadian.
There's a one-time local elected official who liked to post pictures of camels.
All right, let me look up hump day before we go.
Oh, no, save it for tomorrow.
Oh, yes, the origin of hump day.
Save it for tomorrow. Leave them hanging.
You probably have no idea. You can ask me tomorrow, hey, Mike, what day is it?
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mikey boy.
How about wrapping it up, Johnny boy?
Okay. Oh.
Where's our song?
Oh, I got it right here.
Oh.
I thought you were going to make a Sweathogs thing.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Hi there.
With Mike and John. Tune in next time and GIGO on.